Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen Ziegler with Designed for Innovation Consulting, and I help executives and company leaders design the future of how their companies work. We talk design thinking not in terms of only product and service innovation, but is basically the foundation and the superpower for developing and becoming an innovative leader. Today we're returning to the topic that we started a little bit ago on signs that you are stuck in survival mode, and today we are on sign number 3. So why is it important to recognize that you're stuck in survival mode? Well, it may seem obvious, but I'm going to cover it anyway. When we're stuck in survival mode, our company is contracting versus expanding, and eventually contracting companies collapse, and that is not a good thing. Also, when we are expanding, we are innovating, because that is what innovation is about: creating and expanding our market share, our reach, the number of people's needs we serve. It's an expansive stance, and it's one that the leading companies want to stay in. And that's why so many of them are always at the top for so long, because they focus on that innovation, that expansion of how they can serve their customers and their clients, and be the most creative and innovative companies around. They do not settle for being stuck or contracting. So another thing is, when we aren't innovating, we are not designing the future of how our company works. In other words, we are allowing outside forces, whether it be pandemics or government regulations or any of the other numerous things that affect our organizations, we're allowing them to design our future rather than being proactive and designing it for ourselves. So stay tuned as we untap sign number 3, that you are stuck in survival mode. And this one may surprise you, because, let me wait for it. Wait for what it is, because you're probably so proud of how you do this in your company, but you may not even recognize that you are, by doing what you're doing, you are being stuck in survival mode. So stay tuned. Okay, let's get to it. But before I tell you what sign number 3 is, be sure and like and subscribe to this video. We wanted to make sure that you get the next 3 signs. If you've haven't liked and subscribed this video, we certainly appreciate it. It helps us get the word out that design thinking is more than just product and service innovation, that it can be the catalyst for creating innovative leaders within your company. So thanks for liking and subscribing, and also for commenting. If this makes you think differently about something, or it makes you think of a lesson you learned maybe in a different way, drop those in the comments. We'd love to hear and share leadership challenges and experiences with our audience. So thank you so much for engaging in the content and sharing your wisdom and insights as well. So here we go. Sign number 3, that you're stuck in survival mode, and it's probably going to surprise you. It is reward. So what do I mean? Reward, the thing that you give because someone did a great service, or they made the right effort, or they achieved something. Yes, in fact, reward can be a sign that you're stuck in survival mode. And we're talking any type of reward here, whether it's a pat on the back, or it's actually the trophy or the bonus check, or whatever the case may be. There are instances where reward can actually be contractive or not expansive, meaning not innovative, or basically not encouraging innovation. So how can it, or why can it reflect being stuck? Because rewards send the message of what you want your team members to be doing. I forget who said the quote now, but that which is rewarded is repeated. Well, are you rewarding them to repeat things that are keeping you stuck rather and contracting rather than moving and innovating? Think about that. Next time you go to write that email congratulating your associate, or you pick the top whatevers for the quarter or the month, and you want to design an award for them, a reward for them. Think about it. Are you repeating behaviors or encouraging the repeating of behaviors that are going to keep you stuck, or are you encouraging the innovative behaviors that will get your company expanding and innovating? And so that's kind of the crux of it. But what does that sound like? Maybe it has to do with deadlines. Sales teams forever have had monthly goals, right? We have monthly goals and we got to meet those goals. What if that pressure of monthly goals is keeping them from innovating ways to land bigger accounts, create experiences that get their customers coming back again and again? What if that reward that you make, whether it's a reward for a sales goal or something else, is actually hindering creativity, actually hindering the expansion of ideas and innovations within your company? Say product deadlines. We all work on projects. I meant projects, not products. We all have project deadlines now. Are we rewarding and encouraging to meet that project deadline at all costs? All costs being maybe some really good innovative ideas that would have made that project better and earn more income than it would if we had not slammed everything in under that deadline. Really take a look at. There's probably tons of instances, but right now you probably, have a schedule of how you want to reward people, whether it's with a compliment for a job well done, or whether it's with monthly rewards or maybe quarterly rewards, or recognizing the whatever of the year. Think about those rewards, and are you encouraging repeating of behaviors that contract your abilities as a team and as a company, or are you encouraging instances that allow them as an individual that you're rewarding, as well as the team and the company, to expand and to become more innovative? And that's how design thinking can help as a leadership practice. It gets us moving again. It makes the goal not necessarily, selling the most widgets or meeting this deadline. The goal becomes, what are the needs of the humans involved, whether it's our employees as the leader or it's our clients? But it makes their needs the goal, which is always expansive and always a human-centered approach. But it makes their needs the goal. That means that the result is always going to be an innovation. It may not be the next iPhone, but it may just be the thing that takes your company to the next level. And we do that with, the 5 phases that the intro showed: empathy, defining the problem, ideation, prototyping, and testing. All those things are expansive practices that leaders can implement into their work and make it go in a direction of a vision versus a deadline or some arbitrary goal that really is actually more about contraction than it is about expansion. So there you have it, sign number 3, that you are stuck in survival mode. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe it and share it with your colleagues on LinkedIn and Twitter, as well as in your office. Email it along to a leader that maybe needs to hear this. Thanks again for listening, and stay tuned for sign number 4, that you are stuck in survival mode.